Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. It's official, or at least that's what the Chicago Bears want everyone to believe. The buzz around T.J. Watt joining the Bears has been growing for weeks, with insiders dropping hints, analysts speculating on Twitter, and fans flipping out over every little leak that comes out of Hallis Hall. Imagine this scene: social media exploding, commentators scrambling to get the first reaction, and Bears fans holding their breath like a citywide suspense thriller, waiting for the confirmation that would send shockwaves across the NFL. And now, the confirmation is here. T.J. Watt, one of the most feared pass rushers in the league, is reportedly signing with Chicago, which is being celebrated like a blockbuster movie premiere in the Windy City. The implications are enormous, not just for the Bears' defensive front, but for the entire NFC landscape, because when a player of Watt's caliber moves, it doesn't just tip the scales, it redefines the expectations, the strategies, and even the mental state of opposing quarterbacks. Everyone is imagining how he'll fit into the system, who will step up alongside him, and what the first game against a division rival will feel like, knowing what is ready to terrorize offensive lines week in and week out without mercy. Some insiders are whispering that the move wasn't just about filling a gap, but about sending a message. The Bears are saying to the rest of the league, "We're serious now," and the ripple effect is palpable. T.J. Watt brings more than just sacks and tackles. He brings leadership, a relentless drive, and the kind of energy that can transform a locker room overnight. Rumors have been circulating about secret meetings, off-the-record conversations in quiet Chicago restaurants, and late-night phone calls that nobody outside the inner circle can confirm. Fans have been piecing together cryptic social media posts, old teammates tagging him in motivational quotes, and even the subtle movements of Bears front office personnel in public appearances, trying to decode whether Watt's arrival was imminent. It's a perfect storm of speculation, hype, and genuine excitement, the kind of whirlwind that only football can generate when a superstar shifts teams. Analysts are now scrambling to project his impact on the Bears' defensive stats, imagining double teams, increased pressure on quarterbacks, and even how his presence could elevate younger players who've been waiting for a veteran to set the tone and redefine what accountability and effort look like on game day. The rumor mill has been relentless, fueled by every tiny detail, from what liking Bears content online to casual sightings around training facilities. It's the kind of buzz that turns casual fans into obsessed detectives, tracking every movement, every cryptic Instagram story, and every insider tweet to confirm that the deal is real. Meanwhile, the Bears marketing team seems to be quietly fueling the fire, dropping hints that only the most attentive eyes can catch, creating a narrative that feels like it's straight out of a Hollywood script. You can almost imagine the strategy meetings where executives laugh about how the rumor frenzy is better than any advertisement they could buy, knowing that anticipation itself sells tickets, jerseys, and hype. And let's be honest, in today's NFL, hype is as critical as talent. Watt's arrival is more than a transaction. It's a cultural moment, a shift in perception that positions the Bears not just as contenders, but as a team with ambition, audacity, and the willingness to shake up the status quo. The narrative is compelling, the tension is real, and fans are holding on for the kind of football season where every game feels like a championship preview because the stakes are suddenly higher than ever before. Some speculate that Watt's decision to join Chicago wasn't purely about football. Rumors suggest a combination of factors influenced the signing: the city's energy, the team's promise of defensive schemes tailored to his strengths, and the chance to mentor a new generation of players. It's a storyline that adds depth to what might otherwise seem like a simple free agent signing. Sports insiders are painting pictures of late-night strategy sessions, with coaches sketching blitz packages on whiteboards and discussing matchups that could maximize Watt's disruptive potential. The excitement isn't contained to the field either. Local media outlets are theorizing about how his presence could influence ticket sales, merchandise, and even community engagement events, turning Watt into a central figure in Chicago beyond the gridiron. Fans are already imagining tailgate parties with What in the Mix, stadium chants echoing in unison, and social media accounts flooded with highlights of his sack celebrations, each replay fueling the fever pitch of anticipation. Even casual observers are taking notice, with the narrative reaching far beyond the hardcore fan base, creating a sense that the Bears' move is shaping the entire league's off-season conversation and setting the stage for a storybook season that will dominate headlines, memes, and debate threads for months to come. Conspiracy theories are thriving alongside official reports, with some suggesting that the timing of the announcement was strategic, meant to overshadow other major league news. The sports world thrives on timing, optics, and narrative, and the Bears seem to have orchestrated the reveal perfectly, capitalizing on a lull in headlines to make sure every eye is on T.J. Watt's arrival. Analysts are breaking down every frame of press conferences, every smile, every handshake, try to extract hidden meanings about team chemistry and leadership dynamics. It's an atmosphere thick with anticipation, where every insider tip feels like a breadcrumb leading to a deeper understanding of how Chicago plans to dominate the upcoming season. The ripple effect is almost tangible. Betting odds shift, fantasy football strategies are recalibrated, and rival teams start planning contingencies before what even steps on the field. It's a reminder that in professional sports, narrative and perception are nearly as powerful as talent itself. And in this case, the story is electric, charged with the energy of a city ready to embrace a transformative figure who could redefine the Bears' identity for years to come. Social media is ablaze with reactions, memes, and speculative content, as if the entire internet collectively exhaled in excitement. Watt's potential impact is being debated endlessly, from defensive schemes to leadership qualities, and every post is dissected for hidden meaning. Fans are reimagining game day scenarios, picturing what chasing quarterbacks across the turf while the stadium erupts in controlled chaos. Analysts are theorizing about how his presence could spark a domino effect, improving not only defensive metrics, but offensive confidence, because knowing the other side has a player like Watt changes how a team approaches the game mentally and strategically. It's the kind of ripple effect that only a few superstars in league history have created, where a single signing generates discussion threads, debate panels, and endless speculation about who else might join or leave in response. The excitement is almost unbearable, with every post, video, and insider comment contributing to a growing sense that the NFL landscape is about to shift dramatically. Fans aren't just anticipating a season. They're anticipating a transformation, one that could redefine what it means to cheer for the Bears and witness the game-changing influence of T.J. Watt on and off the field. The chatter around T.J. Watt's arrival in Chicago isn't just confined to fans and analysts. It's become a full-blown narrative in itself, like a serialized drama unfolding in real time. Every glimpse of Watt at training facilities, every cryptic comment from teammates, and every press photo is scrutinized for meaning, as if the city itself is trying to read the story before it even begins. Some speculate that his presence will immediately elevate the Bears' defense from solid to elite, while others whisper about the subtle psychological warfare his arrival could trigger against opponents. The rumor mill also spins wild tales about how the coaching staff is designing complex blitz packages around him, intending to use his speed, agility, and football IQ to dismantle offensive lines systematically. Chicago insiders suggest that locker room dynamics will shift, with younger players drawn to his work ethic and veteran confidence, resulting in a culture shift that transcends statistics. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly reassessing their off-season strategies, considering whether draft moves or free agent acquisitions are needed just to compete with the defensive nightmare Watt could unleash week after week. The speculation alone has become an attraction, creating a theater of expectation where every comment, every handshake, and every practice appearance is treated like a teaser trailer for a season nobody wants to miss. Rumors have also suggested that Watt's arrival might spark a cascade of other unexpected moves, both within the Bears and across the league. Some insiders hint at potential trades or signings that could complement his presence, while others speculate about the psychological impact on division rivals who suddenly realize they must account for a player capable of changing the course of a game with a single, perfectly timed sack. Fans are dissecting every snippet of information: social media posts, interviews, even past comments from coaches and teammates, all to predict how Watt's integration will unfold. Analysts are theorizing about alignment shifts, gap responsibilities, and rotation strategies, imagining the ways he could manipulate offensive schemes simply through his reputation and the threat of pressure. Meanwhile, the media circus around the announcement has only amplified the anticipation, with coverage extending beyond traditional sports outlets into pop culture commentary and lifestyle publications, painting Watt's move as a cultural milestone as much as a football acquisition. The combination of hype, speculation, and genuine excitement has created a feedback loop where every rumor feeds another, every analysis sparks debate, and every fan reaction adds fuel to an already roaring fire, making Watt's signing feel like more than a transaction. It's a seismic event in the football world. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Some of the most intriguing whispers revolve around Watt's potential role as a mentor and team builder. While his on-field prowess is unquestionable, insiders claim that he's also expected to influence the Bears' locker room culture profoundly, fostering accountability, dedication, and unity among players who have sometimes struggled to reach their potential. Speculation is rife that coaches view him as a stabilizing force, someone whose reputation and professionalism can elevate not just performance but attitude, ensuring younger defensive players understand the standards required to compete at the highest level. Fans are imagining moments of camaraderie, late-night film sessions, and in-practice pep talks that might be punctuated by Watt's intensity, charisma, and relentless drive to succeed. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly adjusting playbooks in anticipation, trying to predict how he will disrupt standard offensive formations, applying psychological pressure even before the snap. Every rumor, tip, and analysis seems to converge on the idea that Watt's influence extends far beyond sacks, tackles, or turnovers. It touches leadership, morale, and the subtle art of building a championship-caliber mindset. The combination of on-field impact and off-field presence creates a sense of anticipation that feels almost tangible, turning the off-season into a suspense-filled countdown to the moment Watt takes the field in Chicago for the very first time. The narrative surrounding Watt also highlights the incredible marketing and media potential his signing brings. Social media platforms are alive with memes, reaction videos, and speculation about his first sack, first game, and first headline-making performance. Every clip, every interview snippet, and every insider tip contributes to an ongoing saga where fans, analysts, and even casual observers are collectively invested in the story. Some reports even suggest that the Bears' front office has been strategic in controlling the narrative, intentionally allowing leaks and hints to create maximum buzz while keeping full details just out of reach. This deliberate orchestration of anticipation mirrors the hype machine seen in blockbuster entertainment franchises, transforming a sports acquisition into a cultural event with global attention. The speculation over T.J. Watt's influence is no longer just about defensive stats or team rankings. It's a discussion about perception, psychology, and spectacle. Fans eagerly anticipate the first game, analyzing every potential matchup, debating his influence on secondary coverage, and imagining the pressure his arrival will place on opposing quarterbacks. Each rumor adds to the mythos, building a story so compelling that it feels as if the season has already begun in the minds of those who follow the team with relentless passion. While excitement dominates the conversation, some whispers also question how the Bears will handle the expectations accompanying Watt's arrival. Analysts caution that integrating a player of his caliber requires balance, strategic foresight, and careful management of both egos and workload. Rumors suggest that coaches are already developing specialized packages to optimize his impact while preventing overexposure, ensuring that his energy, remains a game-changing factor throughout the season. Meanwhile, fan forums are filled with speculative debates about potential lineups, defensive rotations, and even trade rumors that might further reinforce the team's competitive edge. Every insider tip is dissected, every video clip analyzed, and every social media post theorized upon, creating a layered tapestry of speculation that blends fact, conjecture, and wishful thinking. The excitement surrounding Watt's arrival is both intoxicating and daunting, with fans imagining the team's potential rise to dominance while contemplating the challenges inherent in sustaining such high-level performance. The combination of hype, rumor, and strategic expectation transforms a simple signing into a narrative epic, making Watt's integration into the Bears not just a sporting event, but a psychological, cultural, and media phenomenon that will dominate discussions for months to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.